Hello everyone, welcome to Nihongadas. Today, as you can see from the title of the video, we are going to talk about the JR Pass. If you remember on this channel, we already talked about JR Pass in the past, but it's been many years ago. And I have two main reasons why I want to talk about this today. Number one, there has been some news recently this year about a price increase. You may know already. If you don't know, don't worry, stick on the video and we will explain it to you. And number two, this time I am in Japan, so I can show it to you firsthand. Alright, so we are going to go inside of our Ueno station and we will tell you more about the JR Pass. What is it, how to get it, how to book a Shinkansen train, and much more. This is a special collaboration also thanks to Tokyo Daily. So together we will show you more about Tokyo and the JR Pass. Ready? Let's go! What is the JR Pass? For those who don't know, it's a pass that can be 7, 14 or 21 days, and it allows you to ride into any train belonging to the JR group, especially, and the most recommended one, the Shinkansen or bullet train. If you don't have the JR Pass, it can be quite expensive, okay, because it's a long distance train. But it's not only that one. You can ride many other JR trains, local trains, express trains. You can ride the Miyajima ferry, you can ride JR local buses. So there's many things you can do with the Japan Rail Pass. However, this is only for the ordinary cars, not the green cars of the Shinkansen. The green car is like a first class. We can talk more about it in a future video if you want. Remember, if you want us to talk about it, leave your comment below. So who can buy the JR Pass? Well, only non-residents. I am sorry, but to buy this JR Pass, you need your passport. And if they see on the passport, if your passport states that you have a residence visa, if you're living in the country, they will reject you buying it. So only for people who is not living in Japan, foreigners or not. From October on, the prices are going to be different. We will leave you some table over here where you can compare the new price and how did it change. So in the past, well, even until now, until October, it's still cheaper to buy your JR Pass from an agency than to buy it online. But from October, as you can see, the prices might change. No, the prices will change. But also there is another new change, which is you can also use the Nozomi and Mizuho trains. Some of the Shinkansen trains, the bullet trains, are structured into different car names. The fastest are usually Nozomi and Mizuho. They are also faster not because they have the fastest speed, but because they don't stop at too many places. So you can go to other areas super fast. And with the new JR Pass, you will be able to get it. So, the main question is it worth it now? So far, it's really worth it. It's a 7-day pass that is very cheap. You can get it as soon as you get some trip in the Shinkansen, a few trips, and it's already worth it. But from October on, will it be worth it? The answer would be yes, if you are going to do some big trips, all right? Like for example, one of the common trips that everybody does is the so-called Golden Route. Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, back to Tokyo. Those trips, if you do it right now with the current JR price, it's already worth it. It's worth it. But from October on, with the new price increase, it will stop being worth it. So it's worth it only if you're doing long trips. Let's say you travel from Hokkaido to Tokyo, then Hiroshima, back to Tokyo, something like this. So then it will be worth it. So the question is, I'm planning my trip, how can I know? Don't worry, there are several websites in internet where you can calculate your fare. I will leave you some links at the description where you can actually do it very easily. And from there you can calculate, write the stations where you plan to go, have your itinerary ready, and calculate in advance. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? And then you can think about it. How do we purchase it? Well, Actually, you can do that from your home country up to 3 months before your trip. There are several websites where you can do it. A few days after your purchase, you will get a notification at your mail. That is not the pass, that's very important. That's an exchange order. You will have to bring that exchange order to any of the JR service counters, okay, and trade it for the actual JR pass. How do we do this? Let's check our next point. How do we activate it? Well, first of all, you need two things to activate your JR pass: your passport and your voucher or exchange order. You need to bring both things to the JR service counters. There are many of them around Tokyo, but usually the ones I recommend the most are the JR East Travel Service counter for a main reason. Since that part is focused mainly on activating the JR pass, which is, as I said, focused on foreigners that are traveling, they are focused on speaking English, so they might not have any trouble helping you. Usually, most of the times, they speak very good English, they are very nice and friendly, all right? So you will not have any trouble. As I say, when you come here, bring your passport, your exchange order, and for free, because you already paid, so they will talk to you, and you can choose when do you want to start using your trip. Important, you don't need to start using your JR pass immediately. Exchanging your order only means you will say when do you want to start using it. You have 1 month from the time you exchange your JR pass until the moment you can start traveling. So it's okay to choose on your own. Okay, choose when do you want to start. If you want to make a reservation, that is also okay, depending on if they are busy or not. How do we book? I will tell you later about it. Important thing, very important thing. Please do not lose your JR pass. If you lose your JR pass, it cannot be reissued. It cannot be refunded, okay? They will tell you when you come here, but just so you know, please be very careful about it. When the procedures are finished, you will get, in exchange, you will get your JR pass, which is a little blue ticket, light blue ticket, okay? And that ticket is very important. But if you are traveling with more people, how do you know which one is yours? Well, at the bottom corner you can see 4 digits. Those 4 digits should match the last 4 digits of your passport. So using your passport and using your JR pass, you can always check which one belongs to who. All right, how do you book your seats? Well, the first question is, do you really need to? Because each Shinkansen has non-reserved cars and reserved cars, okay? So it's usually more comfortable to get in a reserved cars in advance. But if you don't buy reserved cars, it's still okay. You can go to the Shinkansen and still ride it. However, the good thing of getting a non-reserved car is that you don't need to be exactly on time. You can catch that Shinkansen or the next one or the following one. There is always some bullet train. But if you get a non-reserved car, it is possible, worst case scenario, that you might have to be standing for your whole trip. Okay, so it can be a little bit inconvenient, 2-3 hours, we don't know. So I personally recommend to book your trip in advance. You can do this even 1 month in advance. And if you want to book it, you have several options. You can book it online. You can come here when you do the JR East. But when you get the JR Pass, sometimes it's very crowded. So right now, for example, it is only possible to make a few reservations for your tickets. That's all. The third option, if you want, is coming to the Midori no Madoguchi. You can see it, you can recognize it easily because it has a green chair reclined with someone reclining. Okay, so it's always possible there. And the fourth option is using the ticketing machines, the green machines at my back. Over there, you can choose when do you want to depart, which seat, etc., the time, all of that. However, try to check that in advance, avoiding high season. Right now, for example, during the Golden Week, most of the Shinkansen are full and it's really difficult to find a seat. So try to do it in advance and good luck. Here is how to book a trip on the ticketing machines. Here you can see different Shinkansen lines to find your destination. For the golden route, we can choose the Tokaido. Select your departure station and your destination. If you cannot find it, it might be in a different Shinkansen line. For example, let's book a trip to Kyoto. Choose your preferred departure date and estimated time. How many people? And you'll see a list of the available options with departure and arrival time. If you see a green circle, it means it's available. Unless you are traveling with oversized baggage, select ordinary seat. You can choose to have any randomly assigned seats, but it's always nicer to choose your own. One green circle means it still has available seats, but two concentric circles means it's less occupied and therefore easier to find empty places. I'll choose this one because I like the aisle. You can see which direction is the train heading to and choose accordingly. Select a specific departure point. And if you want a one-way or a return ticket. Confirm that all your details are correct. And done. You can pay at the machine, but if you have the JR Pass, you're already paid, so don't worry about this. Whichever way you use to book your trip, you will get a ticket, an additional ticket. So that means 2 tickets counting with your JR Pass. They look pretty similar, okay, so please be careful. So when you want to ride the Shinkansen, you will need both tickets. On the entrance, okay, on the ticket gate, you can use both tickets, insert both tickets at the same time. And, very important, retrieve them after that. When you put the tickets, they will go back, okay? So make sure you take them. Otherwise, you will lose them there, and as I told you, they are not refundable and not reusable. So please be very careful. Make sure you take them back, and when you leave, at whichever station you go, make sure you put them back and take them back again. Never forget them. Alright everyone, that is all for today. I really hope we got to cover everything regarding the JR Pass. As usual, if we forgot something, we also have the comments below. You can make sure to leave some comments, tell us what would you like to know, and we can reply or make a new video. Your output will be always very, very useful. Alright, as usual, remember, if you like, remember to just hit some likes, subscribe, share with others so that this information can go to more people, and we'll meet at the next video around Japan. See ya!